Hi, grade sixes. I'm just showing you the last type of graph that we work with, and that's how to create a line graph in Google Slide. It is exactly the same as what we have been doing. And the beautiful thing about Google Slides is that it can interpret what kind of graph you want based on the information, but we can always change it if it doesn't. So again, we're going to go up here and we're not going to select the title, but we're going to select the actual data. Okay, and then we go to Insert Chart, and it's going to insert a graph. Let's see what it comes. Oh, and it comes up with a line graph, which is beautiful. You can see over here that you can change. It tells you that it is suggested that you use a line graph or a bar graph. So you can see that it can take the information you've entered and give you clues on what is best for the information you are trying to display. So we can change it to bar graph if we wanted, and we can still see the same information, but we're going to use as a line graph. So this data was spelling test scores, and it gave us weeks of the spelling test and then the scores for the week. And we can see that we were improving on our spelling, and then we had a bit of a dip, and now we're improving on our spelling again. One of the things that I noticed about the graph that it created is the title, score versus week. And the reason it does that is because those were the two categories that we gave them. If you remember, you can go to Customize, and you can go to Chart and Axis Titles, and you can see here the title text is score versus week. I would change that to spelling test results, like we did before. So that's how you would do that. Again, you can drag this down lower. So that is how you would do a line graph. The same as the others, you just make sure line graph is set up. One of the things I also wanted to show you was that if you are given data that is not in a table, then this is how I create a table on Google Slides. So I really like how, if you look at these tables, they're outlined in black. It's really easy to see. So let's say I knew I was going to have two categories, and I was going to have 5 rows of needing 5 rows of data. So I would select that. I would come up here to the outline box. I would click that, and I would click that I want all the borders outlined. And there we go. And if I wanted a title to go across those two, I would take the 2 cells above. I would go to Format. I would merge those cells together so that I can create one large cell. So you can see we've got one large cell. Again, it's not outlined. I like it outlined. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to choose that I want a border going all the way around. And now I have a spot for my title, and I have a spot for each category. And you can play with the format. So here is category A, and here is category B, and then I would put my category information, whether it be colors, data, or numbers, and then I would put my category B. So for example, here category A was the number of weeks, and category B was the scores on the spelling test. So from there, once I've created my table, then we've already practiced creating our graphs. So when you are given data that is not in a table form, this is how you create your table so that you can therefore insert a graph to go along with that table. All right, so now it's going to be time to practice. Enjoy, guys. Bye.